If you're a Singapore citizen or permanent resident, you definitely have one of these. A national registration identity card with a number that's unique to you. And now that the Singapore government intends to stop masking NRIC numbers, people are worried about the security aspect of it. That's because it's become a habit for many Singaporeans to reveal their full NRIC details only when absolutely necessary. In 2019, organizations also had to stop the practice of indiscriminately collecting NRIC details. So does this mean that your NRIC number now becomes completely open information? One expert says, no, this is not the case because the full disclosure of NRIC numbers only applies to specific instances that require meaningful identification. For example, on ACRA's portal, where they are needed for due diligence checks. He adds that, for now, organizations should still use masked NRIC numbers as the default. So to mask or not to mask? Does it even matter anymore? Well, not so much in this digital world, according to some analysts. They think it's now about the need to verify and not just identify people with something like an NRIC number. One analyst says the digital age has transformed our approach to security. He explains that static identifiers like NRIC numbers now have less value for verification as more sophisticated authentication methods become the norm. He adds that it's important to distinguish between identification, which simply declares who you are, versus verification, which proves you are who you claim to be. Experts also say organizations should stop using NRIC numbers for verification purposes and advise their clients not to use NRIC numbers as passwords.